All right, YouTube. So, what do we do when we're just feeling like we've had a huge energy shift, right? So I've been on this awesome path where it's like been high vibe and everything coming into my hologram and all of these frequencies up leveling and feeling this like totally floating through life, and then the bottom drops out. And not that it drops out forever, right? It's just, even though it can feel like that, because if we haven't lived there in a while, it's like, oh my God, did I just lose all source connection? But then it's like, oh no, source lives within me. I am source. So let me just like give it a break, right? How do we allow ourselves to allow? And that's one of the hardest things when we live in a shoulda, woulda, coulda world where we're always going, well, this is what I have to do, so this is what I should be doing, and this is what I, it can't miss because something's going to be sacrificed if I don't, should, would, and do. And feel like I have to. So I've been going through that for like yesterday was a super on top day. I had, oh my God, the gratitude and the things that were coming into my hologram. I was gifted some really awesome services yesterday from my community, which I of course was like, yes, please, I will definitely take that. And so, but the day before I was like, what the hell is going on here? Like I woke up and I felt good in the morning. I did my practice and activations and meditations, and then throughout the day I just started going into this like third dimensional frequency where it was like just felt a little icky. And so it was like, it was uncomfortable because I haven't been there in a while. But the biggest thing was I had to allow it. I just had to allow it because, again, there's always light in the darkness, right? So whatever it is that we have to learn or we have to experience that is going to only make the light even brighter, sometimes it comes in and like swoops right in and like pulls the rug out from underneath you when you're like, oh my God, the next day could only be better. And then all of a sudden you wake up and you go, shit, this sucks. Like, what just happened here? So I did have an allowance day where I just had to witness, allow, and be in that energy and not try to force myself somewhere else, right? And fortunately, I did have the availability to go, you know what, I'm just going to eat some junk food, which probably doesn't necessarily serve the energetic. But I did do, yeah, I allowed myself to just veg out and just relax and be in that energy that I haven't been in a while. And I gathered the information from it, right? Knowing that, unless we can see both sides of the spectrum, we don't ever know how good something is or how bad something is. So when we do have these little pits where it's like, ooh, I just dipped down and yeah, I don't want to be here, but there's a reason for me being here. So I just wanted to get on and just share that it's like sometimes we have to allow the things that we necessarily don't want, but we have to find that beauty and grace in allowing ourselves to be there and not be stressing even more over how I should be or I wish I was, doing anything but being where you are in the moment, right? Now, of course, that doesn't mean we slack off on days where it's like, man, I wake up and my energy is on point and I know that I'm motivated and the resources are at my fingertips. But the days that we get hit with a little bit of, energetic sluggishness, let's go ahead and be nice to ourselves and just relax and ease into it. Take the time to do a little self-care or just do nothing. Do absolutely nothing. And then see how you feel the next day after hopefully a good night's sleep at around 9:30, 10. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to pop on. I'm hoping, the way I see it is once I'm in my space, and this is not the have do be mentality, but it's, well, honestly, I get on here when I feel like I have something to say. And also because everybody in my hologram has kind of disappeared when you hit this like 12th dimension frequency, bringing stuff in and activating all of this energy and this DNA. It's like people just fall off. It's super crazy. I mean, yeah, it's really weird. It's like, it's almost like a ghost town. But the people who I do see are still there. It's such a different dynamic. But anyway, I'm going to be getting on as I feel called to. This again is something that I feel can develop, but I'm not going to shoulda, woulda, coulda, or have to. And so the days that I'm here, and the days that I'm not, I'm everywhere. So I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.